The days of PlayStation 5 exclusives from Square Enix are officially over, and it's a shift that's bound to shake up the gaming world. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this a strategic masterstroke or a risky gamble for the beloved developer? Let's dive in. Square Enix has been vocal about its new multi-format strategy, but recent financial documents reveal just how deeply committed they are to this approach. In a presentation tied to their latest financial results, the company dedicated an entire slide to what they call strengthening consumer contact points. Essentially, this means taking games that were once PS5 exclusives and bringing them to multiple platforms, a move that's both bold and polarizing. Take Final Fantasy VII Remake in Tergrade, for example. It's not just staying on PS5, it's launching on Xbox Series XS and the upcoming Switch 2 next year. And this isn't an isolated case. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is following suit, marking the end of an era for PlayStation exclusivity. And this is the part most people miss. Titles like Dragon Quest III HD-2D Remake and Final Fantasy Tactics have already launched on multiple platforms from day one, and next year's Dragon Quest VII Reimagined will continue this trend. The document states, under the multi-platform strategy, multiple platform expansion projects for existing titles have been launched since the fiscal year ending March 2025, steadily expanding the fanbase for each IP. But what does this mean for gamers? On one hand, more accessibility is a win for players who don't own a PS5. On the other hand, it raises questions about the future of console exclusivity and the value of platform-specific titles. Interestingly, there's no mention of Bravely Default Flying Fairy, which launched as a Switch 2 exclusive earlier this year. Does this mean it's an outlier, or is Square Enix simply focusing on its broader multi-format vision? It's a curious omission that leaves room for speculation. The big question is, will this strategy pay off? Expanding to more platforms undoubtedly increases the reach of titles like Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3, but will it translate to higher sales? After all, players still need to commit to the previous installments, which isn't a small ask. Our prediction? PS5 sales will likely drop significantly, but overall numbers might remain steady, though we're open to being surprised. It's also worth noting that Square Enix could lose Sony's substantial marketing support, which could have unforeseen consequences. Speaking of financials, Square Enix's first-half results for the fiscal year ending March 31st, 2026, are a mixed bag. Net sales dropped by 15%, but operating profits saw an increase, thanks in part to strong merchandising sales driven by the wildly popular Final Fantasy and Magic: The Gathering collaboration. Here's the controversial question. Is Square Enix sacrificing long-term brand loyalty for short-term accessibility? Or are they simply adapting to a changing gaming landscape? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. This is a debate that's far from over.